the lance of Longinus enters history at the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, a moment that changed the world. A Roman soldier, later called Longinus, pierced Jesus' side to confirm his death. Blood and water flowed, symbolizing purification and redemption for Christians. Legend says Longinus, nearly blind, was healed when the blood touched his eyes, leading to his conversion and sainthood. This act transformed a simple spear into a sacred relic, believed to fulfill prophecy and mark the birth of the Church. The spear's story quickly grew, seen as a bridge between the divine and the earthly, and soon became an object of immense spiritual power. Saints, emperors, and conquerors would all seek the Holy Lance, believing it held a tangible connection to Christ. Thus began the legendary journey of the spear, no longer just a weapon, but the Holy Lance, destined to shape history. After the crucifixion, the Holy Lance's trail winds through centuries of power and intrigue. Early Christians venerated it in Jerusalem, then it moved to Constantinople, symbolizing divine favor for Byzantine emperors. The Fourth Crusade scattered the relics. One lance ended up in Paris, another, now the Vienna lance, became the prized possession of Holy Roman emperors. Emperors like Charlemagne and Otto the Great carried it into battle, believing it guaranteed victory and the fate of empires. When Napoleon threatened Vienna, the lance was hidden away, surviving the fall of empires and the rise of new ambitions. Locked in the Hofburg Museum, it became a silent witness to history, and a magnet for those who craved its legendary power. Why did the lance of Longinus captivate rulers for centuries? Its allure was a mix of faith, legend, and ambition. To own it was to claim a direct link to Christ and, by legend, invincibility in battle. Stories grew. Charlemagne's victories, Barbarossa's fate, and the myth that losing the spear meant instant death. The lance became a kingmaker, an object of obsession, promising ultimate power but demanding constant vigilance. Its legend drew ambitious leaders from Napoleon to Hitler, who saw it as the key to world-shaping destiny. The spear's promise was absolute power, but always with a shadow of doom. This is why it became known as the Spear of Destiny, a symbol of the power to control history itself. No one pursued the Spear of Destiny more obsessively than Adolf Hitler. As a young man in Vienna, he was transfixed by the relic in the Hofburg Museum, believing it held the key to world power. After annexing Austria, Hitler seized the spear, moving it to Nuremberg as a symbol of his supposed destiny. The Nazis guarded it fiercely, convinced it would guarantee their victory and the rise of a new empire. But the legend's curse loomed. As Allied forces captured Nuremberg and took the spear, Hitler committed suicide within hours. This eerie coincidence cemented the myth: lose the spear, lose your life. The relic's story became forever entwined with the darkest ambitions of the 20th century. The Spear of Destiny's legend only grew stronger in the aftermath. Today, the Vienna lance is displayed in the Hofburg Palace, but its true origins remain debated. Scientific tests suggest the shaft is centuries too young, though the spearhead contains a mysterious nail, possibly from the crucifixion. Other claimants exist. The Vatican holds a fragment. Mount Athos and Armenia each claim their own lances, each with its own legend. The proliferation of relics blurs the line between history and myth. Perhaps the real power of the lance lies not in the object, but in the story. A tale that has inspired faith, ambition, and conquest for 2 millennia. Whether a simple spear or a divine artifact, the lance of Longinus endures as a symbol of belief's power to shape history. In the end, the legend may matter more than the relic itself.